Welcome to System Dynamics online tutorials. In this session we're going to cover the material usage correction. What this application allows me to do is remove and reverse a transaction of material against a specific job. If I wanted to, I simply am put into query mode as soon as I enter the application, and I enter the particular job transaction that I wish to reverse. So I have one out here, job number 134, and execute the query. It will bring up the pertinent information about that transaction, the product, the transaction date, the record type, whether it was stock, from stock or scrap or abnormal scrap, and the quantity that was issued against the job, and whether it was a final transaction or not. For whatever reason, this 1000 may be incorrect, the final flag may be incorrect, the actual, if it was a lot controlled item, it may have been issued from the wrong lot or wrong bin. I can simply reverse this transaction out by simply deleting the transaction. So I simply delete this transaction and it will be reversed. To see exactly all, and then it allows me to enter it in the material usage again with the correct issue and pertinent information about the transaction. Just to see this actually occur, we can go to the, before I do that transaction, go to the job material inquiry. And I'll call up that same job just to show that this particular suffix line 10 for the bulk here has a required quantity of 900, and there's the transaction issued quantity of 1000. This particular job is in WIP status. So against this job there was 1000 of this 1000 liters issued against this job. This is the one that is incorrect, and I want to, should have been 950, or should have been a different required different issued quantity. So I'm actually going to reverse this out, and we'll see the effect of it as if it never occurred. So we go into the material usage corrections again, which is where we started, and we'll query up that job 134, execute the query. I can see the information. This is the one that I want to reverse. I delete the record and save that to the database. It's now been reversed out as if it never occurred, and I can go back and do the proper material usage. Just to see that on the job material inquiry, we'll pop back in here, query up that specific job, and we'll notice that the issued quantity has now been reset back to 0, and I can now do my manual material usage entry in the usage entry application to actually issue that quantity. So this is the material usage correction is actually a reversal of any transaction that has been done against a job. And that concludes the material usage correction.